Hey everyone, just wanted to put this video together here. I been having some struggles, I guess you could say, over the last couple weeks. Just with everything going on, everything that I've gone through. Um, I've never really told my story from beginning to end, and I feel like maybe I should because there's a lot of pieces out there that people just don't know. And I know that people are going to take this and they're going to laugh and ridicule and whatever. That's fine. But I'm doing this for the people out there that are going through things. And I want them to know that they're not alone. There's a lot of people, both men and women, that are going through all kinds of different cyberbullying and harassment online. And, sometimes it transcends that and goes outside of social media and becomes real life. And I just want to let you know that you're not alone, and there's always a place in my group for you to tell your story. Um, so back in I was on Bumble. This was back in like October of 2022. I was already on Bumble, and my mother passed away at the end of October, and it was a really hard time for me. It still is, but I wasn't looking to really date anybody at the time. But I had a match on Bumble. Like I said, I was already on it, and my mom was pretty much the only person that I had left. I mean, I do have family members that but I really don't talk to them too much. So it was just my mom and my kids. So once my mom passed, I was having a very hard time. So I met somebody and we went on some dates and we saw each other for like 2 months. And we just I didn't want to pursue anything with this person, just because of some other reasons. She said some things I that I found very shocking and a little weird. But I'm not even going to get into that right now. But so we stopped seeing each other. This was January of 2023, and then in it was January 17th of 2023. There was an anonymous post about me, um, just saying some stupid stuff, and I actually kind of laughed at it when I first saw it, when it was brought to my attention, just because it was petty. But then I saw some of the things that was being said about me um, inside the um, the post, and there was things like from people I didn't even know. There was one person that said that I dated their friend for 6 months, went by a name Brian, and told them I had cancer in order to break up with them, which never happened. Like I said, I don't even know who this person was, and that really set me off and got me very angry because I've had so many family members die from cancer, including my sister, and my dad had cancer. It's my there's a lot of people in my family that passed away from it. So that's something that I would never do. And so I was very angry, and I saw the posts in there, and there was actually one from an ex girlfriend. She said that we went out on 2 dates, and that I didn't want to date her, or she didn't want to date me, and that so I ended up calling her kid's dad and saying she was a horrible mother, to say it lightly, which that didn't happen, and I had proof that we were actually in a relationship. But yeah, so once I found out, I called out the people, and I messaged them, told them to stop, or I was going to sue. And then the person who I thought posted me, and I knew it was her because I wasn't dating anyone else, and we weren't even actually an item. But she put out a post pretty much acting like I was a danger to everybody, and really turned things up. And that really angered me. But I'll fast forward to May of 2023, and I was posted in the main Canton, Akron, Cleveland group, Paola Sanchez's group, and someone was just asking for tea. Um, so a bunch of people, a lot of the same ones that were in the other group, in the Canton group, saying all kinds of stuff again. Most of the people, I had no idea who they were. I did have one friend who I thought was a friend, and she is a crisis counselor in Wadsworth, and she knew everything that I was going through, and she liked me, and we went on a few dates, and we were friends. At least, like I said, I thought we were. And she said that I was a compulsive liar, and I was a horrible person. So that was pointed out to me, and I called her out on it. Well, she told me to never reach out to her again, and then she posted everything in the group and said that she told me that I needed to get therapy in a joking way. And this was 1 week before Mother's Day. And I was struggling very badly because of everything that happened previously. And this was the first Mother's Day without my mother. And what really hurt the most was the fact that people would care about someone so little and wouldn't even care what they were going through just for entertainment. Well, after that, I was trying to fight to get that down, and I tried everything. I reached out to moderators, admin, everything, and said, "Hey, I have proof that this is not true." And of course, I never heard anything, and it got to the point to where my harassment it was on my mind, and just everything that I went through. My hypertension was up. I ended up having a stroke July of 2023. And after I had my stroke, I posted, I created a group, Victims of Are We Dating the Same Guy? And the main reason I wanted to do it at first was to post everything that was said about me, and to post my receipts to show that it was all lies. I made it public. And as soon as I did, and I started posting stuff, a lot of those people, the original people that were saying things about me, deleted what they said, because I was calling them out. Like the crisis counselor, I said it was very unethical for a crisis counselor to create a crisis in someone's life just out of spite. And right after I did that, the everything was deleted from her. And then the person that posted me originally came into my group and started harassing me and making fun of everything. And the thing that got me angry the most was when I was talking about my struggles after I had my stroke. My daughter was with me, and I was talking about what she went through as well, and people were making fun of the whole situation. And that's when I knew that enough was enough. I needed to take this further and help other people, because I knew I wasn't the only one that was going through things like this. And so fast forward to October of 2023, the Canton group said that, and this was like a few days before like the death anniversary of my mom, they said that I got the entire members lists with personal phone numbers and home addresses and posted it online, which that is not true at all. Um, I don't even know how they would even think that I would get a 3,000 phone numbers and home addresses, which is ridiculous. Which is very ironic anyway, because in their group they post men and then they post their job, their phone numbers, home addresses. Well, I'll take that back. Work addresses, and they'll encourage people to reach out to those companies or leave comments for like on Google about those people. Um, and if they want to deny that, that's fine. I have proof of that too. But so all of this went down, and then after that happened, they decided to come after my job, and they went to LinkedIn and saw what was listed on there. Um, they contacted my previous employer because my current employer is not on there. Um, so they thought it was my current employer, and they reached out to it. They put the head of HR's phone number out there, and the email address, and there was, I don't know, probably a couple thousand people in that group, and some of them worked at this company, and they were, and I have the receipts on this too. I have screenshots where they were saying that they were working with HR, people in HR, to see if I was still there, and that HR wanted to know everything that was going on, and they were going to send it to them. So I have no idea what was done with that information, but according to the one person that worked there, that's what they did. So um, I had to go through all that, and it's just been a complete mess. And fast forward, there was a lot of things in between there, but fast forward until to about a month and a half ago now, I had a death threat sent to me through Messenger, and um, it wasn't worded as a death threat. It was a picture of a military man overseas holding a assault weapon, and when I responded to them and asked them what this was about, I had no idea who the person was. They were in my group, and they recently joined. They blocked me, and I just thought that was really weird. And I think I took that as a threat. And about a week and a half later, I had my mailbox bashed in from the backside. So it means they got out and they hit my mailbox and bashed in from behind. And then it's about 2.5 weeks now, about 2 weeks ago, someone called an ambulance to my house, and the ER, or not ER, I'm sorry, the paramedics came up and was asking what the emergency was, and I told them I never called. So there's been some things going on, and I recently found that there was actually something missing out of my mailbox that I ordered. So I really don't know what's going on, but I'm going to contact the police just to let them know. At first, when the mailbox happened, I thought maybe it was just kids. I didn't connect the stuff, but now, like after the ambulance and everything else, I'm positive that that's someone's out to. I don't know if they're trying to scare me or what. But the thing that pisses me off the most about all of this, kind of like what I said in my last video, was that my kids were home, and this has taken a huge toll on me, just mentally and physically. I haven't been able to sleep. When I have my kids, I'm up almost all night, just worried that something was going to happen, and if something was going to happen, I was going to be up. I can't sleep while they're there because of all this, and my blood pressure's just been up, and just my health has been shit again because of a lot of this. But yeah, there's a lot of things that's been going on, and I've been trying to fight it, like these groups, as much as I can, and trying to help people as much as I can, both men and women, and it's getting to the point where I'm just running out of gas. and I'm emotionally drained. And I don't even know what else to say. The last 2 years of my life has been shit. It's been absolute hell. And I don't think people really understand. Like I said, I know people's going to look at this, they're going to laugh, and they're going to ridicule me, saying, "Oh, he's being dramatic, he's making this up." But unless you went through these scenarios, you have no idea what it feels like, especially when you mix in the death of someone who was the closest to you, and trying to deal with that. I was not able to deal with the death of my mom because of all this shit that was going on, and I still have not been able to deal with it. I have random bursts of just emotion because of it, and I don't know. This is something that's just really tough for me, and um, I'm going to try to help people as much as I can. And I just hope that people in other groups um, can find a little compassion for what they're doing, on what they're doing. I understand that people has gotten hurt in those Are We Dating groups. Completely understand that, and that should have never happened to them. But most of those groups are being used for revenge, and just unsubstantiated claims, with no proof, nothing to back up, and a lot of it is just, it's like a Jerry Springer show, and it's being done in front of thousands and thousands of people, and they have no idea how that can ruin someone's life and ruin their career as well. We all need to do better, and I hope that we can all take steps towards that, because the way things are going now, everyone's miserable. Those groups are miserable. People that are getting posted erroneously are miserable. And when good guys get posted, it makes them not want to date. And then the other groups will ask where all the good guys are. It's like, well, you're posting good guys, and now after that they don't want to date anymore. I mean, why should we? Because we don't want to be hassled. But like I said, I hope this helps people, just to know that, if you had things happen to you, you're not alone. You can always reach out to my group, reach out to me, and I'm always there to talk, and be there for you. So if you ever need me, just let me know.